Bro, he took me all the way back. Like, I'm not used to. Like, I had this barber for like 10+ year, where he literally just like when I'm in the chair, he cuts my beard like this. He trims it everything. Does a perfect ass job. But since my barber went out of the way, and it was like, hey, I have a new friend who works at the same barber shop. Let's go to him. So this guy takes me, fucking goes on goes on his shirt, leads me back. I'm like this, looking forward, and he goes like, oh, so where do you want your beer like? And I want it like right here, a little more down here. But since I was fucking leaning back, I was like, oh, like right here, not too much down, because I was touching my Adam's apple. I was like, I don't want it like that far.
You just don't know.
And then when I came out, I look at the fucking mirror in the car. I'm like, fuck. And he was like, yeah, you're a dumbass. I'm like, I thought I was gonna be like right here.
No, you see, this is what you get for thinking.
That's what I get for.
You literally like. He knows. So I talked to him. Is the thing is, you struggle telling the barber exactly what you want. So you look at me and it's like, oh, what should I do? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. What do you want?
I suck at socializing. Bro.
Like, I'm not the one getting the haircut right now.
Bro,
like,
I
know what I want.
Bro, I
Like-
suck at socializing. I'm like, I get fucking nervous. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I turn like a fucking robot, and he's like, "Are you okay, dude?"
Well, let's get this shit on the road. Let's get things rolling. Welcome back to the Boolin podcast, where we talk about random shit that you might like. This is episode 11. I can't believe we're already on episode 11. And for once, and it's been a while, it's just us four. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
I've been meaning to have just like a four of us conversation, just see what's been going on. We guys want to talk about, like, there's a lot of shit has been going on lately on the internet, like a lot of shit, like
Yeah.
like freaking TimTheTatman, DrLupo, and possibly Nickmercs. You guys might not know all of these people, but they're big Twitch streamers. But TimTheTatman and
I'm
Dr.
pretty
Lupo
sure we know them.
switch from Twitch to YouTube.
Didn't Dr. Disrespect switch as well?
The only
He got
reason
banned.
he got banned
Yeah, he just got banned.
On
he got
YouTube?
banned on Twitch, like
On
straight up
Twitch.
banned.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
that. I know he got
got-
fucked over on Twitch. I know Twitch and him has been going back and
Yeah,
forth.
he's suing Twitch right now at the moment, by the way,
Yeah.
because
Huh?
they basically cut ties with him because I think he had a sponsor. Not is it called a sponsor? No, not a sponsor. It's called a partnership. Like they have a deal. Like they had a deal where like, hey, I pay this amount of money so you can stream on my platform, and they cut him off like I think halfway through that deal.
Why?
And-
Is it
and they
because
banned
he-
him. Nobody knows.
I don't know why.
We don't know. But like
Still don't know why.
yeah, recently Dr. Suspect said, yeah, I found out, but I can't say much because I'm in the middle of a lawsuit. So he's suing Twitch's ass. That's crazy.
Twitch has been on a downfall because apparently like past Wednesday, I think it was the 31st or the 1st. No, it was the 1st. Apparently they did like don't stream on Twitch because they had like bad. They had people
hate
rating
riots.
them.
Yeah. Hate riots. What's that
Hate
called?
raids or whatever, and apparently it was like the least viewership they've had in a long time.
Yeah, because most
Twitch.
it's because it was like most of the it was like a I forgot the hashtag for it, but like people, like you said, people were not streaming. Most of the people like didn't want to stream on that day because they want to give notice like to Twitch, hey, we've been having a lot of hate raids, a lot of hate riots and stuff like that. Can you do something about it? Because Twitch hasn't done nothing about it. And so a bunch of streamers and contents were like, we should do a day off of Twitch, and let's do it. And it's a whole entire drama, a whole entire thing that Twitch has to deal, and also the content creator has to deal with, which is like too much.
For you two, for Michael and Chris, since you guys want to stream, thinking about what's going on with Twitch, is that I know you're an affiliate, right, Michael,
Yeah.
with Twitch, and then you want to start streaming, Chris. Is Twitch even a platform for you to even mess with? And for you, Michael, is that something that you want to continue? Besides, if you have a contract with them or NDA or whatever, Is that something that you guys still want to do Twitch, or you guys want to stream on YouTube because everyone's is switching to YouTube or any other platform? Which I don't know what other platforms there is for streaming like games and shit.
Not good ones.
Yeah, not good ones. We don't know them.
It's Facebook.
Facebook,
It's
YouTube,
Facebook.
and Twitch.
Facebook gaming.
Yeah.
I heard Facebook gaming is popping, but I don't hear that.
Yeah.
Bro, you
Yeah,
know,
why?
Facebook gaming literally, if you're like affiliate or whatever or something like that, they literally like get people to go to your chat, like to make you, they like make them watch you or some shit.
That's
Like
cringe.
they'll put like even the small streamers like on people's feeds, and people like
Yeah.
straight up like start watching it.
Oh, that.
I-
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're sitting
Yeah.
on Facebook.
That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
I
That's something
know-
Twitch doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for me, when it comes this is the answer to your question, Andy. For me, I like Twitch. Twitch is not it's not on a decline. It's just a lot of they have a lot of problems where the community is bringing up to them, and they have not been so communicated about it. They have not fixed, they went out of the way to communicate, hey, I know you guys are having this problem, here's a way of fixing it. They don't have that much of communication. But the platform is not declining, it's skyrocketing even more. The thing is, for YouTube is building up this platform with streaming, and has become more potential because on YouTube, there's a thing where there's a more potential on YouTube because you can also have content. There's also more variety than just just streaming. As well, more people know what a YouTube is than Twitch. Because
Yeah.
when TimTheTatman first day on, he goes yeah, finally my grandma can watch my stream because she knows what YouTube is. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's funny, but it's true. More people know about YouTube than Twitch. And there's no real answer at the moment to which one is better right now to switch to or to stay on, because there's not enough data at the moment for it.
So,
Yeah.
so in my opinion, and this is something I've heard from multiple people, including my brother, who, as most of you guys know, he has 7,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he also tries to stream on Twitch too. But I think Twitch, as much as I hate them as a company, Twitch has a good platform if you already have a fan base. So if you want to grow that fan base more that you already have, I think it's great. Because when you go to the streams, whatever category you're going into, I don't know, ASMR, League of Legends, pool stream, whatever.
Pool, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because that's all the rage nowadays. But if you want to go into those, if you already have a fan base, it's gonna be super easy for people to find you because you're already at the fucking top. Whereas when you're just starting, you're gonna be placed all the way at the bottom, and pretty much the only way people can find you is if they fucking search your name, and type it in.
Yeah.
So, but for YouTube, it's great because all you have to have is the right tags, and you're just gonna pop up on everyone's fucking feed. And even if you don't have any subscribers, nothing like that, the algorithm just has to work for you once, and you got a fan base just like that. So I think for you, Michael, I think for you it's a little bit of a harder decision because you already kind of have a little bit of a fan base, and you might be able to grow it even more. I mean, you're already past I would say the hardest part is getting some people on Twitch, and then but for Chris, in my opinion, I feel you only have two options, Facebook and YouTube, and why the fuck would you use Facebook? Honestly,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
What a guy. He says, so you have two options, but who the fuck uses Facebook?
Yeah.
YouTube. But I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
I know for Twitch, there's not much exposure for Twitch. Twitch doesn't do YouTube, where they basically do the algorithm shit. Twitch is just hey, this is my streaming platform. That's it. They don't give you more exposure. That's why when a lot of people look up on YouTube, how can I make my stream bigger? How can I have more viewers? How can I do this? They always tell you, do not just have Twitch. have a YouTube channel, have a TikTok now these days, have a social media, have different appearances in different social media because that's how you're gonna grow. And it's hard because it's hard to grow on Twitch or any platform these days. The reason why is because a lot of people don't stick with consistency. A lot of people are take like they see all this like that's why you see a lot of guides of how to grow your Twitch channel and stuff like that because you know a lot of people is not gonna take that seriously. They're gonna watch it like and take it for like a month or two and be like, oh, why don't I have that success?
Give
It
up.
takes
Yeah.
they give up. It takes years. It could
Mm-hmm.
it's all about getting. I don't like to say those words, but it's just like you get lucky. But lucky is basically
Part of it.
being ready for that opportunity. Because even if you get hosted or rated by a big time content creator, you may have that. Yeah, you may have 20,000 views at that moment, but can you keep that?
Yeah.
No, you can.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're ready for that. But that's just my opinion so far.
Yeah,
About that stuff.
I mean, like that's so true because like I used to stream like a little bit on Twitch. I wasn't like getting like anyone. I was getting like 1 or 2 viewers, and like I remember there was one day I got raided by this. I don't know if he's pro, but he's a like a very good Street Fighter player. His name is Jimmy. If anyone knows him, I don't know his full tag, but like he rated me with like 600 viewers, and I was like, holy shit, like that's amazing, like. But the thing is, like after 5 minutes, it went down to 200, and then 5 minutes later, it went down to 100, and then 5 minutes later, it went down to 20, and then like another few minutes go by, it's down right back down to 2 or 1. So like
Yeah.
holding those viewers is like hard enough. Getting those viewers is like hard, but like holding those viewers is probably like the hardest part. Like so yeah, I completely understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
and it's just entertaining. You got to be entertaining as a person too, man. And like that's why I said, and I recommend both of you for even for you, Dylan, as well, since you want to start YouTube, to not just have YouTube as your platform. You have to have multiple platforms of you sharing your content. The reason why I recommend TikTok is because TikTok does so well
It does.
at just the algorithm that it has. Like you could get one video that it can explode and there goes your career. So if you have multiple, platforms of you posting it, you posting clips on Instagram, TikTok, and this is what we do with the with the podcast. We're gonna get to that point where we might get lucky of one video getting a lot of exposure, and then it starts blowing up other all of our other platforms as well. So it's just a good way to do that. Like for Twitch, and what I've seen a lot of Twitch people do is their TikTok is popping. That's how their Twitch started popping. Like I know like 4 or 5 people that, damn, this is a funny clip. I should probably check their stream, and that's how they got in their viewership. But I like YouTube. I've been watching Courage JD on YouTube. I hop in, and but what I've been listening about, or what I've heard is, and this is what they're saying is they've gotten big contracts from YouTube. Like they talk about how it's not even just about me anymore. It's about family, but it's for generations and stuff like that. And all of them, they've all said that it's like it's a big contract. So I'm thinking if there's a lot of benefits in it for them as well, which I'm guessing it is with the with the amount of money. But I'm not thinking like how much of an amount of money they're really making. But I fuck with YouTube heavy.
YouTube.
Yeah. I want to do YouTube and I want to do Twitch, but like the thing is, like I'm a Twitch frog, like I'm probably the biggest Twitch watcher out of all of us. Like I have that culture, and the thing about YouTube is like it doesn't have that, and that's what deters me from wanting to stream on YouTube, which I might do still.
What about Facebook, bruh?
Yeah, that's even worse. But see, like YouTube doesn't have like. I guess it's better than Twitch, but I guess the streaming like I guess a streaming page or like live page or whatever, it's like pretty like there probably is one, but it's probably like way deep hidden some fucking where in the dark depths of fucking YouTube, you know? Um it's probably still better than Twitch being at the bottom of a viewer count, you know, like but for me it's not really about the viewers or anything like that. It's just the culture.
Yeah.
And if YouTube had like their own emotes or whatever, like they had like the Twitch emotes, I'll do YouTube in a heartbeat. Like I'll stream on YouTube in a heartbeat. But that's kind of what deters me. But what's given me more hope is those contracts, honestly. Getting Tim, getting DrLupo, maybe even Nickmercs on YouTube will bring more of those Twitch viewers to YouTube, and hopefully keep that culture and bring it to YouTube.
They're still developing, so they could potentially have even the emotes and just everything to make it more efficient, I guess. But they're still growing. Anything is possible now for them.
Have you seen their emojis, bro?
I have. I don't even.
Have you seen them?
He doesn't know them.
He doesn't know, bro.
Not even for Twitch. I don't know their emotes for Twitch.
Oh, they're
Emotes for Twitch and YouTube are like a whole different.
I don't know
Yeah.
much about emotes, but anything is possible. They're just starting with streaming.
okay. Go ahead, Michael.
The good thing about Twitch and YouTube is like if YouTube grows and you one day are either a partner on Twitch or you're affiliated on Twitch, you can and you want to go to YouTube, you can either let your partnership run out or ask or email. I don't know how this works, but I know someone I know canceled their affiliation or partnership with Twitch because they don't want to be holding to a contract anymore. There's a way to get out of that contract. If one day you just want to, like, hey, I want to move my community to YouTube, you can get out of your Twitch partnership, I think. Not fully sure. It's not 100% sure confirmed that I know of, but I've seen people get out of their thing. You can get out. And it's so not easy, or like it's kind of more simple to like get most of your communities moved to YouTube because most of the people already are in YouTube. Because most of the only way most of the time more people find you on Twitch is because they found you on a YouTube video or a TikTok video. So it's pretty simple to move from one platform to another one. That's my look on that.
So like, even moving on besides YouTube and Twitch, I don't know if you guys heard like with the new. I know you're very against this, Dylan. You're done with Marvel because there's just like so much bullshit. But and I think this is funny, but so the new Shang-Chi, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Shang-Chi. Yeah. So the new movie that came out today, they did this man dirty. The fucking main character apparently didn't. This is the lowest amount of money they've used for promotion because they didn't think like he would do that well. Or what's this woman's called?
I think that'll look really cool because it was like something different. I want to actually go see it.
Black Widow, or is it? Jesus.
Wait, are we talking about?
Listen to this. So Black Widow, that movie apparently did the worst movie, or it made the worst money ever in all the Avengers, whatever.
Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel.
MCU.
Yeah, MCU. Shang-Chi apparently has the biggest opening. It's almost about. It's gonna. It's planning to have the biggest opening, and it's like rated very well on Rotten Tomato. Yeah, Rotten Tomato. So they're making good money. I think they're making 45 million at the box office just in the United States. So it's actually not bad, and apparently it's popping off. So that's like a big fuck you to MCU for downing this motherfucker.
You ever notice that like the movies that don't get promoted as much always do better than the ones that they fucking promote?
Yeah.
Like shove it down your fucking throat, like out your asshole. Like I swear to, like I don't know what it is. Like over promotion on movies.
Yeah. They set expectation just because it has like a name that you know. Like it's just like those like Spider-Man, like the new Spider-Man movie. They're gonna shove that trailer over you over and over you. So
They
you can
haven't done that,
no,
bro.
no, no. I'm saying like this is how like I'm saying example of just like Spider-Man. Imagine if this was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Wait, it was like I don't know which Marvel movie they like kind of advertised so much and everywhere, and they just advertised it so much, so much. So when you watch it, you were expecting bigger things than just the trailer. You saw the trailer, like, yo,
Overhyped.
this could happen right here. This could happen right here, based on the comic. This could happen right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and all of that shit doesn't fully happen. And they're like, ah, fuck, because it's just overhyping.
So
But they understand that there's some certain movies like the Spider-Man, they took forever to bring that what's it called, trailer out, because they know people want that shit. They don't want to overhype that shit because they know it's gonna be fucking good.
I think that they're doing a great job because there's so many things that are missing. So many things that the viewers are always predicting. Oh, this person's gonna be on there. This person's gonna be on there, and we're creating our own hype. They're not doing anything. They're just waiting patiently. So I think that's what they're doing, and they're doing a great job. I think, and you're gonna disagree with me, Dylan, but I think the MCU is actually like getting really good. I think with they're getting into the side characters of people that we didn't know about, or people who are not hard fans of the MCU. They're getting into their stories, and I think this is just almost like another beginning for them.
Okay, let me clarify what I said because I said I was tired of MCU because
Yeah,
I had seen so many fucking MCU movies. It was just tiring for me because I like I was just kind of done. Like I used to be like super hype over every Avengers movie and like every like Iron Man movie and Captain. Well, I didn't watch that much Captain America, but like they were hype. But like all of those and like after that, I was just kind of like after Endgame especially, I was just like okay, that's a good that's a
that
good
was your
place to
end
stop.
game.
Yeah, that was my end game. So like now I'm kind of just like if a movie comes out that I like, I'll watch it. Like
Yeah,
the what is it? Dark is it Dark Knight? What was it called? Um,
Which one?
Moon Knight. Moon Knight, right?
Oh, that's gonna be a show, yeah, Moon Knight.
Yeah, yeah. I want to watch that
yeah. I
one.
think that's for next year.
I definitely want to watch that one. But and there's a lot of like other stuff that I don't like that they do. But like if they have like something that looks good, I'll watch it. Like I don't have any
Yeah,
problem with watching it. It's just I'm a little exhausted
it's
from
it's
the
just
Yeah,
a
but
MCU.
good way for you. My bad. It's just a good way for you to not force yourself to watch everything that they come out, and you get to
Yeah,
pick and choose. Oh, this kind of looks cool. And you're
yeah,
not forced to. Like for me, like, and I see where I probably will get there because I'm watching everything, and I like kind of force myself to watch everything because I feel like I don't want to miss out if they do come out with a big movie.
Hey, here's what I want to say. The thing about this, right? Me personally, I will never get tired of watching MCU shit, and that's because deep down I know, okay, this this is an action movie. All right, let's talk about fucking Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, or whatever, or all the other Spider-Mans, right? And it's Spider-Man, the protagonist, Green Goblin, whatever, whoever the fuck you want to say, the antagonist, the girlfriend, Mary Jane, Gwen, whatever the fuck, Gwen Stacy or whatever the fuck, uh, and the woman, right? And the hero beats the bad guy, gets the woman. Okay, it's the same shit pretty much all the time, right?
Yeah,
That's not what matters. Okay, what matters is that Spider-Man, for Spider-Man, for example, it's with great power comes great responsibility, right? So it's about the way he reacts to whatever happens in the movies. In the original Spider-Man, right?
The trilogy. The
The
Sam
the one with Tobey
Sam
Maguire,
Raimi.
where it's like he's a teenager that fucking is weird as fuck, he's fucking weirdo. And he's mauling all the time. And then he gets his powers, his uncle dies, and he learns, okay, he turns from boy into a man, like and you see that character development throughout the movie, and that's why I will never get tired of watching the MCU, because of things like that. Not because, oh, we're gonna see fucking Iron Man snap fucking Thanos out, or that's not why I'm watching it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I could say I'll never get tired of watching the MCU.
Like,
And that's why I think that other people shouldn't think like that, but I understand why they get tired of it, but they just have I feel like the wrong mentality about it.
That, well, to clarify, that's not my mentality about it. Like, I don't watch it because it's like for like, I guess, the plot either. Like, I watched it because it was this entire like build up of the universe, the MCU universe, and like, I wanted to see how it would end, and then I did see it end, and it was just like, after like all those years of like anticipation, it was just kind of like this big exhaustion coming over me after I watched it, and I was like, that's a good place to stop. You know, so like, it's not because it's the same plot over and over again for me. Like, it's just because, like, I don't know, it was like, Endgame was like a good ending, and like, I kind of want that to be like the official ending in my head too. And then like the other MCU stuff like will be like a good like side thing, but like to me it's like always gonna be like kind of separate. Does that make sense? Like, you guys get what I'm saying?
It kind of makes sense because you kind of see that build up, like the same characters build up for like over 10 years, and then they get this ending, but then they just like, okay, kind of like this. This is a good ending. This is a good spot to like, even if they make more MCU movies or MC thing, like make a new universe or like do something else. Like, that's where I get like, I don't know if that's how you fully feel, but like I kind of get where they just build up this whole entire like universe, and they end it in such a good way, and you just get to the point as a fan like, I think this is a good ending. This is I settled with this. So I kind of get it.
Yeah,
it's
and
because
well, and it was also like what Andy was saying, like just trying to keep up with like every single one just got like really exhausting too, I think.
And it's about to be very
yeah
complicated if you do want to catch up.
yeah
They're doing all the side shit.
I'm not gonna try to. I'm just gonna like pick and choose. Like, Loki looks good. Like, Chris was telling me that he'd think I'd like that, and Chris knows me very well, so I trust him.
Yeah, fuck me, right? I've said it. I think
no, it's just okay.
Wait.
Hold on. Let me explain. He's known me like since I first started watching anime, so he knows. And like, we would talk about like pretty much every single anime I would watch, because he would be like the person recommending me anime. So like, he got to know exactly what I like and what I dislike. So, and that was years ago. And over all those years, even now, he's still recommending me anime. I just gotta fucking watch them. But but yeah, like he knows like exactly like the type of shit I like, because I've just known him for so long and he's known me for so long. So like, it's nothing against you, Andy. It's nothing against you, Michael. It's nothing against anyone else out there. Like, it's just that Chris has known me for so long and he knows exactly what I like. So
like, so I knew Loki was good because it was just so interesting, and just the ending is great. WandaVision, I watched the first 2 episodes, and then I stopped watching it because it was just, I didn't like it until like the 5th or 6th episode came out, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna push myself to do that. Same thing for Captain America or
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Don't it wasn't good. It's whatever. I got the plot. I got what was happening. A little catch up, you know. And then Loki was just, out of all those 3, Loki just popped off, and it really did great. And it just put a lot of more things, you know, together. And it almost like brought in emotion to the characters, which WandaVision almost did it with her kids. And then Captain America is just
spoilers.
No, so like with Loki, it brought so many different emotions, and that's why I think that I liked it a lot. I think that's why you would like it. What If, I'm still trying to catch up to it, but It's I won't even recommend it because I haven't
It's what if.
watched it. But I think that's something you might be interested in because it's different. It's so different from like MCU.
Yeah.
So maybe that's like a little change, and maybe like that's probably something that will get you back to watching it.
Wait, you're talking about Loki, or what are you talking
What
about?
if?
What
What
if?
What
if?
if?
What if?
Oh,
But
Yeah.
okay.
What if?
Yeah, but for
Yeah,
me,
it's
for
like
look,
it's like
yeah.
different shit. It's like what if
Yeah.
Captain America wasn't Steve Rogers? It was like the girl or whatever.
Black
Instead of
Panther wasn't. Well,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
But
random other
yeah,
shit.
but for me, for Loki, for like the why I think we all been recommending you Loki, it's because it felt so unexpected. The plot and everything that's going on felt so unexpected. For me, it felt so unexpected, and that made it so interesting. And like Andy said, brings out a lot of emotions that you never thought shit like that happened before. So unexpected.
You feel for Loki too, man. For all the movies that Loki has showed up, you get to see a different side of him, and that's why people loved it. This shows a different side of Loki, and that's why a lot of people have, invested their time into it. So I think you'll like it whenever if you do want to, see it, go for it.
Yeah.
So I don't have it saved here, but I saw something on TikTok that really pissed me off,
No.
and this is a strong, very opinionated thing.
You
Well,
know,
this really got under my skin because it shows.
Zodiac signs?
No, not even that, bro.
is it even
No.
worse? Is it even worse than
No,
that?
no, it's even worse than that. Okay,
I don't know.
these fucking. And I'm 20, so I don't know if I'm considered a millennial or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. I don't
You're not
even
millennial.
know.
Zoomer.
You're a
Zoomer.
zoomer. You're a
I'm
zoomer.
not-
We all are.
We are
Zoomers.
all zoomers.
I don't know if Gen Z, Zoomers, whatever. I don't even know what age or whatever. I don't care about that. Okay. But I hate this generation because I saw two videos, and I'm gonna do this one first. So the first one was apparently, and I don't know if this is true, but apparently this teacher apparently took out the American flag out of her classroom and put a rainbow color to represent LGBT or whatever it represents, and apparently all the kids were like pledging allegiance to it, and she posted on TikTok, and then the parents got pissed off. I don't know if that's true, but I just hate how every motherfucker goes ahead and disrespects their own fucking country, the best country in the fucking world, and you could go ahead and you could try to prove me wrong, bro. Because, and I've seen this everywhere. Where, oh, Europe is a better country, this and that. But yeah, Europe is a wide populated area. Like, there's not a lot of like in the United States is so diverse and it does so well. We talk so much shit about the government, but the people are even worse. And then it goes to the second TikTok that I saw. George Floyd got more love and attention than the 13 soldiers that represented our country and died for them. And it's so fucking true, and it got under my skin. And I know this is a topic that, and this might even get cut off in the podcast because it's so strongly opinionated and something that it's a sensitive topic, and I know people are gonna get fucking mad about it, but I don't give a fuck. George Floyd didn't do shit. Yes, it's sad that he fucking died, but everybody idolized him like he was a fucking hero. But the fucking people that are actually heroes that represent our country and protected us and go to war and see fucking horrible shit, they don't even get the fucking respect that they deserve. All of them, fuck you, because you guys don't deserve shit. You say you always talk shit about this country, but go to another fucking country. I'm not from this country. I was born in Cuba, and everybody, and you saw what happened literally like 2 or 3 months ago in Cuba, and it's still happening. People fucking dying, wishing they were in this fucking country. Start appreciating shit, for real. Start appreciating the shit that you have, because a lot of people don't have that. You have freedom to fucking talk about anything. Freedom of speech. You open your mouth and you won't get shitted on. You won't get shot. You won't get killed. In other countries, they will hunt you down and kill you because they don't care. You are worth something here. In other countries, you ain't worth shit. And it's this generation of from 14 to 16 or 18. They idolize these fucking they idolize these fucking people. Oh, I'm fucking LGBT or whatever. I came out as pansexual. I came out. You can feel whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But the moment you start pushing it on other people, that's where I cut off the line, man. And these young kids don't know. They don't have a sense of directions, so they idolize all these things, and that's why they're confused. That's where I want to fucking end it there, because if I keep going, it's gonna be a long ass podcast.
So, I think I talked about this in like one of the other podcasts.
Was it with your
but
brother?
maybe, but like we're just spoiled, bro. Like honestly, like our country is just fucking. We've had it
Yep.
too good for a little too long, and then I think people just like look for a way to fuck it up. You know, like I don't understand. Like I don't get why people can't just be grateful for the like all of the freedoms that we have and just be quiet. Like we have to protest about every little thing, bro. Like honestly, like it I don't know. And we have to protest and like complain and all that good shit about
Time
every
petitions.
yep, yeah, all of that. So I don't know, but like also like um and like I know you feel like really really like strongly about this,
Yeah.
but I think like going out to say like fuck you is like kind of like
The problem, and I get it.
yeah, it's kind of stooping to their level, honestly, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
That's why I don't say
But
much
I
of these things. There's nothing you can do, and I've stayed
Yeah.
quiet for so long, and I can never share my
yeah,
opinion on
yeah, exactly. There's honestly like no good like thing we can do,
it. Yeah.
which is kind of the saddest part. But like, yeah, I don't know. I like every single time I look at like what's happening to like our country and like the people in our country, I just get sadder every day. Like I honestly,
I feel like you the most can relate because you lived in another country, so you've experienced different environments.
yeah.
In a sense. So I feel like
I mean,
you have much of an experience.
I mean, yeah, like I mean, kind of, but like I didn't see like the government side so much. My parents like saw a lot of that. Like I remember my dad literally had to pay a cop off because he pulled him over because they'll literally like see your I think Austin talked about this.
Yeah.
They'll see your license plate and they'll see that you're a foreigner and they'll be like, oh, we can get money out of him, and they'll like extort you, and yeah, so like the government there is like very corrupt, and yeah, they don't give two shits about people, and I could go into like how I will say like people defend this is getting a little off topic, but like people defend
Yeah.
like socialism. I
Mhm.
seen that shit. It's not what you think. It's not what all these people think, bro. Yes, your medical shit is free, but it's not good. It's not good at all, bro. Cause they would literally I don't want to get too off topic, but like they would literally have like going to the dentist as like a fucking field trip, and pretty much if you had like anything wrong with your teeth, they would just fucking rip that shit out. They would just rip your teeth out, bro. I'm not joking. I remember I was like sitting in the fucking waiting room and I could hear like kids screaming in the fucking room because they don't have the fucking like training or anything to actually do like what they're supposed to do.
This one's gone.
Yeah. And then the other thing is I remember I got hurt so much in fucking Hungary, I swear to God. But I remember there was one point I two times with my ankle I got hurt. One I like sliced my ankle, like I sliced like all the way down to the bone on my ankle, and then another time I popped it out at like soccer practice. And both times, um, especially on the time I sliced my ankle, I had to wait for a long fucking time to like to be able to get any attention. My shit was bleeding, bro. My shit was fucking bleeding like bad. I had to wait a long fucking time to get any fucking attention. So that I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That got like super off topic, but like
No, and
No,
it
it's
shows a view. It shows a different perspective that a
yeah.
lot
yeah.
of people don't see.
Yeah. Like people defending like socialism, like I guarantee none of them have actually like seen it and like been in it. So yeah, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I just feel like all about this. The people who are listening to, I know you're gonna start criticizing and complaining out of the comment section. You gotta think about this. We're seeing it in a point of view where it's very in our own soul or like own point of view. This is a reasonable thought to have where we can see there's so much like you can go out there and protest. You can go out there and do all this shit, but there's some shit that for me where it's just it goes over the border where you're just pushing too much agenda where there's not where it doesn't have to be that pushed that much.
Yeah.
You can push your
Like,
own agenda, but like when some people say, "Yeah, I don't fuck with that," or "I don't deal with that," respect it. Like we
Yeah.
respect you. Respect it how we respect you because when I see shit that happens with people pushing certain agendas, not even let's not say agenda, but like they're pushing their own values and own beliefs and stuff like that out there. I respect you, but I don't, in a sense, be like, yeah, I full agree. I just respect that thing. But so when we said, "Oh, I don't agree with it. I'm okay with what you are, and I'm okay with what's going on," but I just don't want to deal with that. You just gotta respect that as well. Just get to the point of just respecting each other. You have your own thing, I have my own thing, and that's why I feel where we all are coming from, where we get too fed up, where it's just so much pushing that agenda, so much pushing that belief, so much pushing that vision, so much where the person just gets so aggravated, and then you wonder why that person is aggravated and why that person doesn't get to the point no more. It doesn't get to know that. It gets to that point of no more of understanding where you're coming from because you pushing too much.
Yeah. Going
Yeah.
back,
Oh, go ahead.
uh,
Go ahead.
I really think it is like that appreciation of things. Like for me, for example, I didn't have internet or uh even a current generation console until I was like 11, 12. You know,
Same.
uh, I didn't have a phone until I was in high school. Uh, and most like I really say like Gen Z starts in 1995 apparently. So it's said, right? And I really think that in 1995 to like 2001, 2002, around that, like the kids born in that time, which is all of us, uh, are different. And because most of us didn't grow up with iPhones and iPads immediately, you know? Like the kids from now, like kids right now, they could be like 4 years old and they already have iPads watching fucking Coco Melon or whatever the fuck, you know?
yeah.
Mhm.
And having like me, I my younger brother, he was born in 2010 and I love him, but uh he had an Xbox one at like 7 years old or something like that. And me, I didn't have one. I didn't have an Xbox 360 until I was 11 or 12, you know? And seeing that, it doesn't make me mad or anything, but it's like, wow, he doesn't know how good that is to have at such a young age, you know? And he doesn't even play it anymore. Like he played Fortnite because Fortnite was like the popping thing,
Yeah.
and now it's not there anymore, and he just doesn't play it anymore. He doesn't play his Xbox. All he does is like watch YouTube and stuff, you know, and seeing that it upsets me, and like like one time I went over because my parents are separated, so he's my half brother.
Yeah.
And I went over and I was like, oh, you want to play something? And he was like, oh yeah. And then I put on fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the original. And we started playing that, and he was like, "Oh my god, it's so fun!" Blah blah blah. Blah. And then, I'm like, "Yeah, that's what happened." Like, and then I thought about it, and I was like, "Wow, like, this kid can actually enjoy games that aren't like Fortnite, the most popular thing, you know? Like, these kids just play like the most popular thing. They don't even think about like other games to play, you know?"
That's what
And
I've been experiencing with you guys. You guys been showing me different games and like exploring it because the only thing I played was Call of Duty, and that's it.
yeah, and like, there's so many different games and different things that you could do, and like another thing was like, oh, I gave him a $20 gift card for his birthday one time, and I was like, yo, here you go, happy birthday, blah blah blah. Don't you could buy anything you want, anything,
V-Bucks, V-Bucks.
but don't buy fucking V-Bucks. And you know what he did? He fucking bought V-Bucks.
Of course,
And,
I
and
knew
I
it.
was just like, bruh.
bro. Like, yeah, like for me, I mean, part of the reason I got into RuneScape was because we didn't have a fucking like we weren't allowed to get like a console or like
I had to go to
anything
the
like
fucking
that.
library to
So-
play RuneScape.
Oh, I had to use my
That's
I had to use
horrible.
my dad's computer to play RuneScape because like I remember like my dad was like going through some stuff and he would have to like talk to my mom and they'd be like, okay, go play on the computer, like to just get us out of the room, you know. So so like that was one of the things that was one of the reasons I got into RuneScape was like me and my brother would play on that computer. We just go on Miniclip and see what's on there. But like as far as like consoles
Damn.
go,
Oh,
I didn't get like I had to buy a fucking GameCube from a garage sale with my own money at the age of I I'm so stupid. I don't remember what age I was, but I was in 5th grade. I'm so stupid, whatever age that is. But I had to buy that with my own money. And that was all I played until like I think I was in like late middle school, and we finally got an Xbox, but we didn't even get online. So it was
Oh.
literally just me and my brother playing like Halo 1v1 or playing like Call of Duty 1v1, and we would just do that all day. We were happy, bro. We were happy. We didn't give a
as
shit. We didn't
kids,
have.
you were just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, we would like blast the music and just like 1v1 all day. Like
That
I would
sounds
rage
really
at him, he would
fun.
rage at me. Like it was fucking great. And like nowadays, like if a kid doesn't I think if a kid didn't have like online, like if they were put in the exact same situation as me as and my brother in like high school or middle school, they would go crazy. They would probably be crying to their parents because like all their friends have like online and they want to play with their friends.
Yeah.
I think they would be a lot less grateful, like to even have that game, like to even be
Social
able to play
media.
with your brother.
Yeah, I don't think we are Gen Z or Zoomer anymore. We are
Like,
boomers, top boys.
The
We are
thing is,
boomers.
with social media, man, bro, I've seen my little niece. Bro, I saw her video on TikTok. She doesn't have her. She posted on her mom's account, and I'm not sure if it's her, but she's like 5, and she's posting on TikTok. And I'm like,
That's
bro,
weird.
what the fuck are you doing on TikTok? And she's just doing some
weird.
random dances and stuff like that. I'm like, no, what the fuck are you doing?
They need to have an age limit. Like at least Twitter or like Facebook had like an age limit of like you have to be
Yeah.
13 to make an account.
Yeah.
So like they need to have that.
And I
not
feel like people should have a break, and I respect because I know Dylan
Weirdo,
and
no.
Chris and Michael, you didn't even hop on like social media like that, but like that's so healthy to not be on social media. I need breaks from social media because it gives me so much anxiety,
Yo, that's true.
and like and every time I delete all my social medias, I feel so refreshed. I feel so good about myself. I feel awesome. and they're like all these kids are on YouTube. YouTube is not like something you interact as much, but like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, you're always interacting, seeing other people's stories, things like that, and it puts so much pressure on you. And we talked about it last week on the podcast where you see their lifestyle. I'm like, damn, I wish I had that, and why they're so happy. This is only clips of like this are moments in their life. They're not always you don't know what's happening behind the doors. And it's like you compare yourself to them, and that's where things get really bad when you start comparing yourself to another person. So definitely recommend to get off social media.
Yeah.
Especially,
Go ahead.
especially when I logged in on RuneScape and I added Drum, and I see all his skills and it's all maxed out, and I'm like, man, one day, me and the boys will be maxed out just like Drum. One day.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I see that 99 agility. I've been doing agility for the past fucking, I don't know how many days, like 2 or 3 days. Just constantly doing that fucking loop over and over and over again. And when I'm telling you, I'm gonna get that 99 agility, guys. I'm gonna fucking get that shit and just be like, I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm done with agility. Never again. No more rooftop. No more.
It's funny that you bring that up, like, because like I was gonna kind of relate it to something. So I actually, this is like way down the line, but like I was actually planning on making a video about like what certain like games can like do to you, because I remember when I played League. I played it for, I think it was over 6 years, and I played it like super, like I was like super into
Sweaty.
it. Yeah, sweaty. I was super sweaty, and it was like my life, and it was like kind of my crutch. And I remember it would make me nervous all the time, because I was thinking like, okay, what if I play and I lose a game today, like, and I lose that LP and I lose my rank, and what if I get flamed? What if my team is toxic? What if the enemy team is toxic? Like, so like all these things were going in my head like every single day, and like I remember I was like, and the worst part is it was kind of a crutch too, because I like during high school, like I went through like um I made a bad decision in a relationship, and and she broke up with me, and like I was like dealing with like that guilt and with like that sadness and like that depression, and my crutch was League. So I was like both addicted and being like tormented by League. So, but like the point is, like, when I finally like cut it off, um and I could go into why I cut it off, but like that will take too long. But like when I finally did, I remember the first day I cut it off, I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel like an entire like car has been lifted off my shoulders. Like I feel like I can actually like live life. I feel like I can think about things outside of fucking League. And like I remember like a week, a month, year, 2 years after, I was still like, I'm so glad I quit League. I'm so glad, because it just had a toxic hold on you and on your life.
You should
And
make that video.
yeah, I really want to. I'm going to eventually. I kind of just want to get like a better camera, because I'm gonna actually do it like a like
I
like
got you. I got you.
Oh, bet. I just need a green screen
look,
then. I just need a green screen after that.
Dude,
Like,
I want. This is the thing. Great, you said that, dude. I'm gonna push you to. I want everybody to pop off. I don't want it to just us popping off of the podcast. So if any of you guys need help recording something or filming something, I got you. Anything that I can provide for you guys, I'm there to help you guys, because I want you guys to succeed on your own. I want you guys to have your own brand, dude. That's a fucking great video, because a lot of people, and if you title it fucking well and have the right tags on that, it will blow up, because that's a fucking unique idea, unique video, and it's also how you edit it. But you're really good at editing, so
Thanks.
that's a great idea, man.
Thanks.
You should definitely do that.
You should also mention that Chris brought you back to that toxic relationship, but it wasn't
No,
that toxic
so
anymore.
that was part. Yeah, exactly. So like because I had time away from it, like after that, and when like my brother also kind of tried to bring me back, and I played for like a little bit. That's why I had like 11 ranked games. Um, but like because I got away from it for like 2 years, I was able to come back and like not take it seriously, and like not have that like
Motion.
yeah, like not have that toxic hold on me because I was just playing it whenever I wanted to, and that's why I also stopped because the game. I mean, if you play a game for 6 years, it's gonna get boring.
Yeah.
So like the game kind of just got boring, but then when Chris asked me to play and he was like starting to learn the game, I had a new like reason to play it again, and that was to teach Chris and and to not play it for rank and for my dreams and aspirations of my unrealistic dreams and aspirations of going pro, and like and yeah, I could just play it for fun and to teach him, so it was a lot healthier after that. So yeah, that was gonna be another part of the video. I better not say anything else because I'm just gonna spoil the whole video.
All right, guys, let's spoil the whole entire video. So this was what happened when he
Yeah.
came back.
I think that's a good idea. I think you should definitely do that. Is it just League that you're gonna talk about, or different?
Bro, he
Um,
has to talk about
it's-
RuneScape.
Well, okay. I'm gonna talk about like the difference between like a healthy like relationship with a game and like a different relationship, because like with RuneScape I feel like it's healthy because it's not like competitive. So I'm not like I have to play this every day. I can literally just stop whenever I want, like, and just go do something else.
And then
For a day, like I could play Rainbow Six with y'all and like not worry about it. With League, it was like every day. Second I come home from
Gotta get
school,
LP, gotta get LP.
yeah, I gotta get fucking LP, bro. Like it. So and I'm gonna attach it. That was the thing. I was gonna attach it to social media too, because it's kind of the same thing if you think about it. Because like it has like that toxic hold on you, and like the second you get away from it, like you feel so much better, so much better. So I don't know. I think it's an anxiety thing. Like it has to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it was
No, go ahead.
I feel like it was like a coping mechanism. Like
Yeah.
you went through like
Coping.
some like you went through some harsh shit. Like something happened where it just it led you to like, okay, I need to like play League just to not think about this other shit.
Yeah, it was.
The reason why I say that, because I did the fucking same shit.
Hmm.
Same shit happened to me, relationship shit. And I fucking just like went and played games all fucking day long. Unhealthy, bro. 16 hours a day, fucking 12 hours a day, just playing. Come back from work, play. So I get where you're coming from. So I feel
Yeah.
like it was just it's a coping mechanism that you had, and it was the best way to get through it. And then when you felt like it was just the time to, okay, it's time to like let go and start a new journey or start something fresh, you just felt like everything just like a bunch of weight, a bunch of like thoughts, a bunch of anxiety, a lot of depression was like, damn, I feel better now.
Yeah.
So once you said that shit, I can relate to that shit.
Yeah, I've never had that problem, cause I've always played
there.
for fun, you know.
Yeah,
Like-
just your
Yeah.
personality. You know?
Yeah, like I don't
That's-
have a very addictive personality.
That's why
Yeah.
you're probably not good at any game you play.
Damn.
Nah, bro.
Dude, I've never
Nah,
seen
bro.
Whoa.
You've never seen me play Gears, okay?
Hold up.
I've
Yo,
never
he
seen that.
whoa, hold on. He does have a point though. He's a god. He's a god at gear.
Yo,
He's
is
a god at Gears.
No,
Yeah,
he told me, he's like, dude, I think you would be good at Gears, bro. Like, and I was like, what do you think that? He's like, bro,
You don't
every
have to think.
Hispanic is good.
You don't
Every
have to think,
Hispanic
bro.
is just good.
Yeah. Like
I was just
for-
fucking around.
like Gears is the only game that I ever was like really really good at, and even still with Gears I never felt that way because I would always play Gears. Like I was to the point in Gears where I only played a few games a season.
Mm.
Like like because I always played with Gabe, an old friend, and Gabe would rage a lot, like way more than even like Michael and Andy, like even more. And like I would only play with him. I wouldn't play by myself, like because like that's always been me. Like I don't like playing games by myself unless it's like a single player game. But in Gears, when Gabe would play with me and we would play, I those games that we'd play, I'd shoot up. Me and him would both shoot up the ladder. Like we would start in bronze, because like it pretty much always started you in bronze for some fucking reason,
Leagues like that.
or
too.
like silver, and
Yeah.
then it made you climb, kind of like League,
Yeah.
where it kind of like underplaced you and made you climb back up. And for me, it always put me at the fucking bottom for like fucking bronze, and then for him it put him in like silver always. But we would both always end up onyx or diamond like one time, and and that was like in nothing, and like we would rank up like in 2 games, 1 game, 2 games, and because we would just shit on people, and that's the only game where I felt like that. And being able to climb like that so fast, I never got like too attached to that rank or anything. And in any other game, I've never really cared. Like even in Rainbow or shit, like I don't even play competitive, you know, because it's just, to me, it's just a fucking number that's gonna make me mauled. If I lose the number, it's gonna make me mad. If I win it, I'm not gonna feel like good.
About it. Yeah.
Like to me, like I don't care about being fucking platinum, about being fucking diamond in all the games that I play.
It's like a status for people. That's why people like this. They like, it's a status for them.
Yeah.
Like and in Gears, you know, like it is like, I am proud to say like, oh, I was Onyx, but I'm not the person who would be like, oh yeah, I want to be fucking Onyx, I want to be fucking diamond in League, I want to be fucking diamond in Rainbow. You know, like for me, that's never been a goal, I guess, in any other game.
Maybe like I'm very competitive, even if I'm shit. Like for example, if we ever go bowling, I'm gonna talk so much shit, but I promise you, I'm gonna be at the bottom of the fucking leaderboard. I just love being competitive and just talking shit.
Yeah.
But like I'm just a competitive person in general. So like even if I'm bad and I know I'm bad, I'm still gonna do it because I kind of enjoy it, and I just like that.
Well, like talking shit and like talking shit and like caring about your rank, I feel like are 2 kind of different things.
Yeah.
Because like people like to talk shit, bro. It's fun. Like
yeah, some people are just complete trash,
like,
bro.
yeah, and I think sometimes that's even funnier. Like when they're trash and they're still talking shit. I think that's funny.
That's what I like it. That's why I like it, because it makes people laugh.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I think that's different. But like that's why I'm so glad I fucking became friends with Chris, because I used to have that kind of personality, and like now I've kind of like adapted to like the way he thinks about games, which is partially why I want to make that video, because like I think a lot of people could enjoy games a lot more if they did think like that. If they did just think it's a game, I don't have to be good at this, I can be shit, it's fine. Like, and like I'm not saying to like not like try at the game, I'm not saying to not get good at the game, you can still get good, but don't let it fuck with your life, like it did with me. So I kind of just want to like help people with that, but yeah, I'm just so glad I met Chris, because like now I feel like so much more relaxed when I play games besides Siege. I feel like an elevated heart rate every single time I play Siege. But
it's different. That's a different game,
but like yeah, that's a different game.
I don't blame you.
But like still, even then, like if I fuck up, like I'm not like worrying about it. Like yeah, I'll get flamed by Chris, but like it's not a big deal, you know. Like after the game, we can just laugh about it, and then yeah. So yeah, I'm just so glad I just like kind of changed that mentality.
Well, yeah, like I was just gonna say, like I think that's very good. Like even though I flame y'all in like the second, like I'll get mad or whatever, like it's good. It's a good thing, you know, because y'all know like I'm not mad at you for like seriously mad at you. Like I'm just like taking out that anger immediately and not letting it
Sit.
sit, and I'm just telling you, and maybe it's something that will help you. You'll learn from it, or whatever, and then we go on to the next game, and it's like whatever happened, like nothing happened. And
I
that's
also don't take you serious because half the time you're joking.
yeah, no.
The way you said that,
And,
I can't take him serious, man. Like,
and half the time that when I do stuff, I do it on purpose because I know who's gonna get pissed off.
oh, that you're capping, bro. You're capping.
No, I do some stupid shit on
It's an
Siege.
excuse.
I'm talking about
That's an excuse.
Siege, but sometimes I do some stupid shit. Like sometimes where I don't look at a corner, I just fucking walk in. He's like, "Dumbass, you didn't look around." This and that. Like this man Boolin and shit. I don't give. I'm just going in, bro.
Bro, when I get mad and Chris gets like triggered at me for playing like shit, and I get mad, I'm like, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm gonna do whatever I fucking want. And I start fucking playing so bad and doing stupid shit, and Chris is just like laughing in the background, like, yo, you dumb, bro. What the fuck
The
you
thing
doing?
is, you can't commit to a fucking game, bro. Because you get pissed off, and then that's the last time we see you for the rest of the day. Because you rage quit on us.
Because I rage quit, but then I go back to.
Look at them putting their heads down and laughing because they know. They know. Look at you. But
Oh, man.
one
I
thing,
cannot confirm nor deny that.
Bro, he's gonna rage quit at fucking DK's when we start doing that, bro.
bruh.
If he does the same thing Alex did, yes.
No.
He just aggroes all of them.
No, I feel like for MMOs, I rage quit. Not rage quit. I rage, but I don't go to the point where I fucking be like, okay, I'm never coming back. I feel more of like, if there's a way I can beat it, if you guys can show me how to beat it, I will ask for questions. Because for me, I have that MMO grind where I just want to beat it. No matter how many fucking times I fail, I want to fucking beat it. Like, if I get mad and I get off for the day, the next day you'll see me in the morning fucking finding guides, looking at videos. How the fuck can I beat this bitch? How the fuck can I beat this boss? And I'm so fucking so into it because it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's like something with MMOs where I have that grind mindset where I just want to get that shit. If there's something I want in an MMO, I really, really want it. I really, really want it. Well, like, and when it comes to 14, and I want to do like Savage raiding, and I was like, no, I was bad. I was trash at the game. I don't know my rotations. I don't know my opener as a ninja. I was trash. And thank God, I had a friend who called me out on that. He literally said, "Yeah, bro, you're literally fucking trash. Here's all the fucking tools that you need to get better." And over time, I got better because he gave me the tool. He gave me the detect for it because he knew I was fucking trash. I may still be trash, but I'm better now.
That's what like people need, bro. Like I feel like I used to study like a lot of when I was like really into League. I would study a lot of like coaches. For League, like my favorite person in the League community, LS, he's like kind of a coach, and like one thing like I admired about him is he wouldn't beat around the bush. He'd be like, okay, you're fucking this up, dude. Like you're trash at this, like, and then he would just tell you how to do it. Like I feel like, especially with America, dude. Like this is gonna kind of wrap around all the way to the beginning, but like. I feel like America in general, like one of the biggest differences I've seen since like between Europe and like America is like what like it's how we what's it called? Like so like okay. Have y'all ever done like a YMCA like soccer league or anything? Like a basketball league, soccer league?
Yeah.
So like okay, so like so they'll have like this like tournament, I guess. And like at the end of the tournament, like everyone gets a fucking trophy. It's a participation award. So like you're just trying to make the kid feel good. You're not trying to teach them anything. You're not trying to you know
I don't like
show
that.
them. You do lose because life in life you lose. Okay, you lose
No.
sometimes. You
In
don't
life,
always win.
You don't lose. You get fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
You get fucked.
Exactly. So like they're not preparing them for life, which could be why we're having all these other fucking problems. I mean, it kind of but like in Europe, the thing is in Europe, they don't do any of that kind of shit, bro. They tell you like it is, bro. Like if someone doesn't like you, it could be like your fucking neighbor. They'll fucking tell you to your face. Like
Yeah.
they do that type of shit. Like that's not like a specific example, but like they don't beat around the bush at all.
I like that.
Look,
Because that
Probably
for
be a
me
good
is like
coach.
that.
what's that?
Said I'd probably be a good coach.
You're
Yeah.
just an asshole. You're just an
Yeah.
asshole.
I mean, there's okay. There's like a difference between like making your your student feel like complete dog shit, and like
Yeah.
just telling and like not beating around the bush. Like I'll say that right now.
So there, and going into that, it's literally I'm like that. I like telling people straight up how it is, and I like people doing the same thing to me.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna complain about something, and not give me a solution, or an idea on how to fix it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it. I will get pissed off at you, even though you think you're trying to help. But a lot of people just shit on something and just to shit on something.
Yep.
Look,
Yep.
if I show you, let's say I create a video and you tell me, look, man, I think it's shit. And since you guys know me, it's like I think you could do better. This is how what you can do. Look at this. This is something that it can help you improve on this. So things like that. A constructive criticism is so good. With weightlifting, with my coaches, they told me straight up. And they will be straight up because of the type of character that I have, where it's just like if something doesn't feel good, I'll get pissed off. Like something for like weightlifting where I did a movement and it just didn't feel good, and they were like, you see, you don't like that, it's because you're not doing this. You're not, stretching all the way. And I'm like, fuck, okay, you have a good point. It'll piss me off, but I promise you, when it comes to competition, I'll get it right. I'll get things going. And that's something that we need to start doing more. And I'm glad you said it where everybody gets a participation, medal. And it doesn't show you how to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Or how to
That's
do it.
that's partially why like I get a little like nervous because like when and I feel like this is gonna come off like in a bad way, but like I get a little nervous because like you guys don't say a lot of like you don't give me like a lot of like criticism when I like show you like my editing, and I'm
I
like
think you're good.
I know, but like it makes me like self-conscious like because like I don't know if it's like you don't want to say something bad. Like I should trust you more.
Oh,
Like
no,
I
no.
should trust you guys more than
Actually,
that.
No,
But
actually,
like,
if there's something bad, Andy will be the first one to call
No.
me out.
I have.
And you'll be like,
I'll show you
that's
ideas.
shit. Yeah, they'll be like, that's shit, bro.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
But what I do with you, and it's like if I have an idea and maybe I don't like your, so I've had people I had many ideas and they would shut it down.
Yeah.
For no reason, and then I would do those. I pushed that person away and I started doing those ideas, and they started bringing success. So I never want to shut down your ideas. I just share you with my opinion of okay. So I had an idea. Maybe you should try this, and I'll let you think of it so you can get your own solution. And it's a way for me to help you without, and it makes you feel okay. So I did this on my own, and it makes you feel good. And it's like, oh great, and it like also makes me feel good because okay, it looks better now. But I would never straight up tell you it's shit and not tell you how to fix it or an idea of what you can do. Because this is just not me at all.
Yeah.
I want to help you and not just
Well,
get dick about it.
I mean, telling me it's shit kind of does help me. I mean, like it tells me I'm doing something wrong. So like,
We'll
So
tell
far,
you
you've
that-
been doing good.
Yeah, like remember the subtitles things? Like, oh hey, like right here you can extend the subtitles a little bit longer because
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You
There's
did.
some things that we can call out, but when it comes to your editing, it's really good. It's really good, and like when you're doing the comedy one, like it's like for me it felt like comedy in a sense because that shit was hilarious for me. Like how you did it, it was well presented. There's just some stuff like the subtitles, like hey, just be a little bit longer because some people like me cannot read that fast.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just
no,
like
I'm
me.
I'm the same way.
You too low.
I'm just used to it. Like that's a funny thing. Like I'm the same way. Like I can't read that fast, but I'm just used to it because I normally just like pause the video, and then I'm like okay, I got that. So then I play it, and then I pause it again when it's the next one. But
It's just like that.
yeah, you
It's
guys did.
supposed to
Yeah,
be
you guys
fun.
did. Yeah.
I was saying, yeah.
I always watch shit with subtitles. So
Yeah,
I'm,
me too.
I'm like, Like I watch everything with even if it's in
Same
English,
here.
I watch it with
Yeah.
subtitles.
Dude, I don't know why. I don't know why I do that too.
In case
I
you
just
like
have
miss a
that
word
button.
or something, like that's why I do it.
I feel like
Yeah,
I do that
that's
shit
my
as well.
reading. That's my reading.
The thing is, I can't. What a guy. The thing is, I can't watch a show. Like, I won't be entertained if it doesn't have subtitles. It's just like I can't process what they're like talking or anything like that.
I think the reason why I started it is not because of the anime. That's the craziest part. It doesn't have to do
Yeah, I
on
did it
the
before
anime.
anime.
Yeah, me too.
It was because when we got Netflix, my stepbrother would watch on Netflix everything on subtitles, even if it was on English. And I guess it got programmed to me like every show I watch now, it has to be subtitles. And it just got so programmed where I just like it was out of habit now. And if it doesn't have subtitles, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck are they actually saying? Sometimes I feel like, are they actually saying that word? Let me just put on subtitles to see if they actually
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. Sometimes, bro. Sometimes when we go to like the movie theater, and there isn't subtitles, I'm like, holy shit. I actually have to listen to what
Yeah,
they're saying
yeah.
all the time.
Exactly,
we can
dude.
recommend.
Exactly.
We can recommend some subtitles.
Yeah,
Just go
let's
up there and be like,
just go into the booth, be like, yo, can you put the subtitles on real quick? Thank you, bro. Like, go back down.
shit. But yeah, man. I actually want to do something which it goes back to you probably modding again with some games. So I just want to get into your thoughts on certain games that are coming out. I want to know if it's a hit or a bust, and and I truly think that you guys give good criticism on games. You guys also give like what games should do to improve. So the game is called Hit or Bust. So if the game is gonna be a hit, you think it's gonna be a really good game and it's gonna do well, or it's gonna be a bust, like it's gonna do shit. So the first game, and I know we talked about it a little bit, and it's Battlefield 2042. I want to know your thoughts on it, and if you guys are planning to cop, play it, enjoy it.
I think it looks decent, but I don't know enough about it to make a judgment. So I'm gonna let y'all two figure this one out.
I think Battlefield will be a hit because, for me, not really, but I think it will because it's modern warfare, or at least semi-futuristic or whatever. Um, and as long as EA doesn't do the shit where they did with Battlefield 5, where they had like microtransactions, like with the guns or whatever, something like that. They had some weird shit with the guns. Um, as long as they don't do that shit, I think it's gonna be fine. I think people are gonna like it. For me personally, I like Battlefield, but at the same time, I don't because being a Call of Duty player since fucking COD fucking 1, bro. Like I'm a COD old head. Like more so than most of y'all probably like.
Yeah.
Well,
Too young.
not even you, but not even talking about y'all. I'm talking about like everybody. Like
Yeah.
because most people start at like COD 4 or shit like that.
Modern
Or
Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2 but I started playing COD at like COD 1, COD 2, COD 3. But being a more of a COD player makes Battlefield kind of hard for me to enjoy because most people fucking sit in fucking tanks the whole game or sit in a fucking helicopter, fly up in the fucking jets, fucking shooting at each other the entire game. They don't fucking die because they've fucking been doing this shit for fucking years now. And it's like, I don't know, it's just, to me, that's not what I want to play that for,
Yeah.
Like some people, I understand why they like that. But for me, I like when we were playing Battlefield 4, like me, I personally like Battlefield 4 the most. Just because of Operation Locker and Operation Metro. Like y'all thought that shit was cancer, and it is cancer, but
But it was a lot of fun.
it to me it's more fun than playing like Conquest on fucking Operation Firestorm or some shit where people are just sitting in tanks,
Yeah.
And for that reason, depending on the maps, depending on what they have, for me it'll be a good game if they have a lot of close quarter combat. But if they have very open maps and very like a lot of tanks and stuff like that, then I play it. But either way, I think it's gonna be a good game.
Like for me, the reason why I feel like it's gonna be like a hit, cause I feel when I played Battlefield 1, there's a game mode called Frontline where it felt more Call of Duty style, where it's like you just had to push the. It was kind of like Rush, but there's no vehicles, nothing like that. It was just straight up like guns and people just playing it, and it felt like a big war zone kind of type of way, and I enjoyed that game style because it was kind of close to it was kind of close to Call of Duty, which I came from. I played a lot heavily Modern Warfare 2, all the way to like Black Ops 2 it heavily, and after that, it kind of deranged where Call of Duty just went on downhill. So when I played Battlefield 1, it felt kind of like nostalgic to play a game where it felt almost like Call of Duty, but it wasn't Call of Duty. And hoping that when Battlefield 2042 comes out, they have a game mode where it's just no vehicles and it's just like straight up like how Battlefield 4 with the what Chris was mentioning, and also like Frontline. If they have those type of game mode, and yeah, they will have conquest and all that stuff because it's a traditional Battlefield thing to have. But if they have those type of game modes for us, Call of Duty mindset head guys, I think it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna enjoy it as much as I can.
I hope it's just good. I don't even know if it's gonna be a hit or a bust. I'm with Dylan. I haven't seen much of it. I've just heard you guys talk about it. But the next game that we have is Halo Infinite. So this is like I think this is like. So I played Halo Reach and I loved Halo Reach, and it was awesome. I think this is gonna be like the second Halo I've ever played. I hope
Never
it's a
played
hit.
4 or 5?
Really?
I played 4, but not 5.
4 was that?
So I hope it's a hit. Because I do like the Halo franchise and just it's just a good game overall. With Splitgate, I've enjoyed Splitgate, but it's I don't know. I hope it's a hit, and I want to see what your thoughts on it's gonna be on this game.
See my boy Camille in there. Is that his name?
Emil.
Camille? Emil, sorry. Man, and I called him my boy Emil and I messed up his fucking name. But, anyways, bro, like, I haven't played a Halo game since Reach. So, hopefully, like, I don't know what the fuck they've changed since then. But if I do play this game, hopefully it will be a hit.
Definitely. For me, I never played. I think I only played like Halo 3, but it was like the campaign with someone else. It was like
But you
we
never
only
played Reach?
No, you
No, I
played
never.
Reach before. You
I
played
did.
it.
Did I?
You played,
No,
yeah, you have.
Reach was so
When-
good.
When I
Yeah,
had
play-
it on the Xbox, you played it, bro.
I
you
probably
had to.
I had probably played for like a minute or two for Halo Reach because
Minute.
I didn't understand. No, for real, because Andy will be going to the bathroom and he'll be like, "Yo, try this" or something like that. I don't fully remember, but I probably played it for a minute or two. But I don't. The only one time I remember is Halo 3, where we were doing the co-op campaign, and that's all I remember. We only played it for like an hour or two. After that, I don't remember nothing about any Halo. But since all that people been playing like Splitgate and stuff like that, and it says kind of like Halo, the way the game works out. And then I played the headshot game with Chris. Like, what's the name of the headshot?
SWAT.
Game? SWAT.
Oh,
SWAT.
SWAT was so much fun.
Bro, when I played it, I was like, "Yo, this is gonna be hella fun." And then Chris was like, "Yeah, this was the game on Halo." I was like, "Bro, if Halo has this shit and it comes out, and when it comes out, this will be a good time where it's just like you just want to refresh from whatever grind you are on MMO or whatever other game you're grinding out that time." And we just get a late night, we just get on, go for SWAT, fucking go for headshots, and be like that. That got me like. That's like the little excitement I got because I don't know too much about Halo, but that's something I'm hoping is a hit.
Got to
I think
December
it will
8th.
be. I think it will be a hit because one, the Sony people are molding. Two, it's gonna be fucking free. 3, the alpha or whatever, the beta, whatever, there hasn't been, any like
Backlash
fucking
or Any
or
negative.
anything bad. Yeah, like I haven't seen anything where it's like, oh my god, Halo Infinite, it's fucking broken, piece of shit. You know, uh, and the thing, I think Xbox is, taking people by storm right now with like the Game Pass and stuff, and people are definitely gonna be into that game when it comes out.
So what if there's, well, and I guess they kind of have to have like some, but like what if there's like a microtransaction problem? Do you think they'll do that? Or does
They
anyone
will.
think they'll do
I
that?
feel like I feel like they will have microtransaction.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have some, but do you think they'll have like too many? Like,
I don't think so because in Halo 5, I'm pretty sure there was a problem with that, but it wasn't like really really bad. Like it was there, but I don't think it was like really really bad. Like I think it was just like a cosmetic thing, and
Yeah.
there was like a lot of like
Cosmetic.
really expensive cosmetic, and like it was like chance based and
So
stuff like that,
Valorant.
like loot box.
Yeah, I feel like this day and age we have turned more of like there's gonna be a lot of free games, but they're gonna have as long as they just have cosmetic
yeah,
and not a pay to win system that is monetized. I truly don't give a fuck.
Either
True, same.
way, yeah, I agree. But either way, I think they're gonna do just like every other game and have the battle pass, because battle
Yeah.
pass is
Yes,
like to be way better than just having loot boxes, just
Yes.
loot boxes.
yeah.
true.
So making it free, they're probably gonna have the battle pass shit and have
Make
fucking
money
skins.
somehow.
Yeah, but as long as it stays, cosmetic only.
Yeah.
I
Kinda
think every free game that has been coming out has been popping off. That like big games that have announced, like Fortnite is free, and you see how it does.
Yeah, bro,
Apex
it's
is
the Zoomers.
free. It's all that free games have been doing
Broke
a lot
ass Zoomers
better.
that see it on TikTok.
Like they literally do better than actual paid games,
Yeah.
which is
Well-
incredible.
Yeah, I feel like that's a. I don't want to like take too long, but like I feel like that's a good and a bad thing because like I love single player games. Like I like grew up on. I mean, like I told you guys, I didn't have like Xbox Live or
Live.
anything,
Yeah.
so I was only playing single player games. Or if I did have a multiplayer game, I would just play it with my brothers. So like I fucking grew up on single player games. So hopefully they don't go away because
Yeah,
of how
same here.
free to play games are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they don't because I really enjoy like single player games.
Single
too.
player world.
Yeah.
So the next game, this one's a very popular one, is Call of Duty Vanguard. That's the new Call of Duty. I definitely want to go first on this one. My thoughts on it, it's more like a prayer. I hope it's a hit. I hope, and what I'm doing for this Call of Duty, you know how they had like a alpha test or whatever? Barely watched it, barely heard anything. I don't want to hear anything from the game. I actually want to experience it myself. I want to get my own thoughts for myself, and I don't want to hear anything from what other people have on it, because I feel like every time I do hear it for every other COD, it's just a disappointment.
Well, I mean, you might shoot yourself in the foot because you might have been able to save yourself $60, or is it free?
No, it
No.
costs money. You think Call of
Yeah.
Duty can put something for free?
You think Activision?
Didn't they have well, I mean, wasn't Warzone free?
Yeah, but
Warzone.
but it's Warzone.
This is a Call of Duty. It's a Call of
and
Duty.
they just put like microtransaction to it, which made more money than probably made more money
Exactly.
than the paid version.
Exactly. Yeah.
But look what happened
I
to
mean,
Warzone. It's shit.
Yeah, it's still yeah.
No anti-cheat. No anti-cheat.
I mean,
for
oh god.
me, for the past so many years, I've been like every time there's a trailer come out since like I think it was like Black Ops 4. I think it was like since Black Ops 4 or a little bit before that. They were putting like, oh yeah, we're gonna have Foot on the Ground back. We're gonna have this and that, and I get so hyped. I pay like I literally pay $100 for Black Ops 4. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I did that shit. I was so hyped. I was like, yo, we are finally back to the good shit. I played
Yeah,
for
I bought Blaps 4 and I got to like level 6 and then never played again.
On Black Ops 4, I got to like I played for a whole entire month. I got to max prestige, got all the camos, I got everything I need to get that I enjoy about Call of Duty, where I get to max rank. I get all the legendary camo thing, which is like either ultra camo or something like that, and I got all that shit in a fucking month. After that shit, I was like, yeah, I don't want to play this game no more. Their fucking battle royale was shit. And it's just like every fucking year, it got very more disappointing and more disappointing. And I ended up buying the game. I don't even know why I bought the game.
Yeah.
I have no more hope for Call of Duty at the moment. If it's a miracle, like some actually people say, yeah, this game is actually good. If FaZe Jev, one of my
Gotta put it
favorite
on Steam.
if FaZe Jev, one of my favorite content creator for like Call of Duty, who's done it for a long time, says, yeah, there's not a bunch of bullshit. I enjoy this game. Like seriously, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna buy this game. But for now, for me, it's a bust.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, you at least listen to them. Like, you don't want to like if everyone's saying don't fucking buy the game, like you could save yourself $60. But
Oh, yeah.
but like, fuck, I almost forgot what I was gonna say. Um, I mean, I will say this. Like, I know like we all didn't really like Cold War. Um,
I think it was
called
okay.
like yeah, it was okay, but
I think it
like
was fun, but the maps were
Yeah.
ass.
yeah. But like, I will say though, the single player for Cold War, holy shit, it was kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie,
I
like
didn't play
it
it.
was. I liked it. I almost like, and I think they were like trying to like kind of go back to like the Blops one.
Storyline.
Like yeah, they were kind of trying to, and I could like tell a little bit, but like it was still good. Honestly, I actually enjoyed it.
They never
Um,
disappoint with the story. With
yeah,
the single player, they didn't never disappoint.
yeah. So like just like in a vacuum on the single player, like I honestly enjoyed that. So hopefully like if y'all just want a good story, hopefully Vanguard will be a hit. But for multiplayer, I don't have very high hopes at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They just don't
like,
provide good maps, bro. That's the thing. They haven't made
yeah.
an actual map. That's why
And
they bring maps from older games.
yeah, and like we talked about this on the other one, like why they're making shittier and shittier maps because they're trying to compete with like Battlefield and like
Yeah.
trying to become Milsim when they're clearly not Milsim. But so like yeah, I have very very low expectations if I do get that game.
Like multiplayer is like it has become like the secondary thing for Call of Duty right now. They only care right now about the battle royale, the war zone, because
Yep.
it's bringing them a ton of money and a ton of more exposure. So yeah.
Even with shitty anti-cheat.
Yeah.
You mean no anti cheat, no anti cheat?
Yeah.
So the next game, and it's a way different, game from all the ones that we talked about, but this is from Amazon, right? New World.
Yeah. New World.
Jeff Bezos himself created this. I'm kidding, but
I don't want it then.
yeah, spaceships and shit. But yeah, New World, man, it's a brand new MMO, man. It's coming this month, on late this month.
September 28th.
I know, Chris, you've got the trial or the beta. What are your thoughts on it? I want to get your thoughts on it. Like it?
I think it was okay. I think it's something that we could play like on the side. But the only issue I had was the optimization, but that's kind of to be expected with being in beta or whatever, alpha or whatever it was. Other than that, it honestly felt like fucking RuneScape, but fucking 3D, and that's what a lot of people said.
Yeah.
And so to me, it was like, I played enough of it to know what it was kind of about, and as long as they add shit, I think it'll do fine.
I think like as far as like optimization goes, like I think it's also because like Amazon hasn't put out too many games, so they're probably like
Yeah.
Like they probably don't have the greatest dev team like yet. And they'll
The
probably
games.
get better if what's that?
What other games do they make? 'Cause I thought this was the first game
They,
ever.
they,
They
Maybe
made
it
a
made,
is.
fighting
I
game.
don't know.
they made a mobile game called something Airplane. I don't know.
Which
They made a
things?
mobile.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like they probably don't have like the greatest dev team yet. Um. So like I don't really. I think it will get better like as it goes on. Um. But yeah, like I mean, I'd definitely be willing to try it out. Is it getting a lot of hype around it?
Yes, a bunch of it's a
Yeah.
somewhat yes because a bunch of big streamers like Asmongold, Tim the Tatman, I think
XQC.
XQC, even Shroud, they all tried the beta and they kind of, I'm not saying fully, they enjoyed the aspect of it and they want to play on release. Not sure if they're gonna get sponsored, but that's why.
Maybe you
But
get paid to say it.
that's what I'm saying. That's sponsored. No, I'm playing. But I feel like it's more of like, I feel it's gonna be a hit as long as they keep improvising it. Cause I feel there's gonna be a lot of content out there because it's like when just like Chris said, it's gonna be. It feels like RuneScape where you it's more of like exploring and doing your own thing kind of thing where you can do a bunch of shit, cut down trees, you could do like fire making, you could do like have like go hunting, you could do so much shit. It's like so it's an MMO and I'm hoping it looked good. When I watched Asmongold, it looked really good, it looked really interesting, and I didn't expect too much of it. When I heard about New World, a bunch of people were hyping it up and I was like, it's probably not gonna be that good. But when I saw the beta, I was like, yeah, it has potential.
Okay, so like going off of that, this is what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be like a hit at first, but I think like most MMOs, especially like new ones from like new
Yeah.
studios, it, it's gonna die really quickly. I think not the game itself, but like the
Yeah.
hype around it,
The hype.
and like so um I don't think it in that sense it's gonna be a hit. Um, because I think like people will be like hyped around it because all the streamers are fucking playing it and everything, and oh we're exploring, but then you actually get to the grinding part, and that's when like I'd say 90% of like people just say nah,
Of
this is
players, yeah.
let me go fucking play fucking Valorant or whatever, like so yeah, I think that's gonna happen. It's gonna be a hit at first, but then a bust. So
So going even with that, and it goes to our next one, Dokev. I think I said it right.
Dokev.
Dokev.
Dokev. Yeah.
Dokev. So
Dokev.
with and what Dylan was saying with it's gonna be hype at first, and then it's gonna slow down. After this one, it was kind of weird because like I don't know, I'm not good with like studios, but I know Amazon made New World, so I feel like it's gonna be a longer hype because Amazon's a big company. I don't know who made Dokev, and I've only seen this
Oh.
because of TikTok, and I don't see
It,
much.
it was made by I think Black Pearl. I'm not fully sure, but I think it was made by the people who make Black Desert.
I think so, but I don't know. It looks interesting, and it's like with Pokemon. I think I don't know. I actually I don't even know. I have no thoughts on it. Yeah.
I literally know nothing about it, so I actually also have zero thoughts on it. I have just seen it like in our like I saw the picture in our Discord or the video or
Same.
whatever. I didn't even click on the video. I just saw it, and that's all I know about it. So
Same and TikTok. That's about it. What about
looks
you guys?
cool.
You think it's cool?
what is it?
It's an
like-
MMO.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an MMO too? Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Looks
like,
like
a
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah. It's kind of like Pokemon fucking MMO head ass.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually made. The developers are Pearl Abyss, the people who made Black Desert. I I feel it's gonna be a very very good looking game.
Pokemon face roll.
It's gonna be a very good game. Good looking game. I mean, the thing is, it depends because it's shit. I know with like Black Desert had great combat, had great great content, stuff like that. The thing is like I heard, and based on what I've done, there's a lot of pay to win mechanism in the game. So I hope they don't do this kind of the same thing onto Dokkaebi. For me, it's just like I don't know. It could be a bust or a hit. I just don't know. I don't know too much about it to say it's gonna be a hit or bust.
It's gonna be interesting. We just have to wait till it comes out. But yeah, that was the game. I feel like we're getting unique with the games. I really like that one. I feel like since we're all like gamers and stuff like that, that we could give strong opinions about the certain games.
Yeah.
But again, thank you guys for coming and watching the podcast. Again, we have a second channel where we post clips of the most interesting and funny clips, on the second channel, so you guys can go check it out. We also have timestamps on the videos on the podcast, so if you guys don't have all the time in the world, you guys can go ahead and just skip to certain topics that might interest you. As well, go check our Instagram, Twitter, and our TikTok. They're all gonna be at the bottom of the description. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. You guys have anything else to say?
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you. All right, we'll see you guys next week.